Hey guys, this video exists so we can give you all of the links necessary to help the victims of the shooting in Michigan, the members of the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints that could use your assistance. This isn't a normal video. This is literally just to provide links to show you how you can help. If you'd like to hang out a little bit while afterwards and hear the details and the stories behind all of these links, I've got a couple of my friends here from WardRadio, but the most important part is that in the links of the description on this video, we now have a link tree with all of the unofficial Give, Send, Goes and GoFundMes for all of the members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints that were affected in the shooting. We've been able to vet those. Ben and Brad and Jonah have been doing a good job of making sure that we've been able to vet every single one of these. And it took a little bit of time, but the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, through Ben here, has finally given us their Victim Compassion Fund link. Apparently, there's a little bit of gap between the two, and they want us to bridge the gap. They're doing good things with the Victim Compassion Fund as well. So if you are able to, please give as your heart inspires, hopefully to all of these, and be as generous as you possibly can. I know I am going to try to be as well. So links are going to be in the description of this video, whether it's X, Instagram, YouTube, wherever. Please feel free to give as generously as you can. Now, stop watching the video and go to the links. If you've already given, hang around and you can hear the details about all of these stories. So
and I would even say, if you cannot give, or if you've already given, feel free to share.
Yes.
That's one way you can give as well. Whether you have something to donate or not, that sharing can make a huge difference.
Okay. So Ben, you're the guy, you're our eyes and ears on the ground there in Michigan right now. Tell us what happened to you, who approached you, how the conversation went, and tell us more about this Victim Compassion Fund that's on the screen right now.
So this Victim Compassion Fund is when it first broke, and there's nothing wrong with this, but obviously our main concern were the direct victims, the ones that were actually physically harmed, but the entire ward, their families and friends were all affected. And this is what this goes through. There's a huge need here in this stake. Many more people were hurt and families affected than there are GoFundMes or Give, Send, Go. So this is what this compassion fund does. It helps them monetarily. It helps them heal and feel that compassion and love from all over the world.
Okay. And was this the first, did we have a link to this on the first live stream we did together, or is this new?
No.
We did not. Okay. No. So this is new, and you say it was set up by the church proper, or is it some kind of collaboration with a local municipality? What is it?
As far as I know, it's a little bit of both. This comes verified from Salt Lake, but it was working with local organizations. This was sent out directly to me, and then I sent it out to some other people. It went out live to our whole entire stake via the stake president and high council. So this has been shared with anyone and everyone very recently to make sure that this general ward fund, which again, they're saying, and it's just behind a lot of the other ones, and that's just a timing thing. So we really need everybody's help to step up and help get this to where it needs to be.
Okay. So basically it seems like all of the internet kids and the internet generation was able to spring into action a little bit faster than the bureaucracy was. Is that what I understand?
Pretty much.
Okay. That makes sense. And then Brad, you have a link tree. Did you make this link tree? What is this link tree exactly?
No. This is from a buddy of mine from college actually reached out because his sister was in the ward. Okay. And so he had my number and reached out to me and said, hey, here is this list of all of the people in the ward. This is from the ward. All of the verified links. We sent it through to Ben to double check and make sure they were right. A lot of them are ones that we've already shared. But there are some extra ones that I haven't seen before. And I think that's really good that they're all getting updated into there. That link is going to be updated with any more that get added as well.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what's going on there.
I was going to say most of these names look familiar to me, but I have seen them disparately in different places. It's nice to have them centralized. Jonah, what do you got to say?
So of the original 7, well, I guess technically 8, but the original 7 GoFundMes for the victims who were injured or shot in the attack, we have some good news to share. So the Howards GoFundMe was originally had a goal of $50,000. They have now surpassed $100,000. John Bond, grandfather of 10, just a great looking guy. His GoFundMe has surpassed his original goal of $15,000, and they are approaching $75,000 for John. Jennifer, the widow of Craig. No, I'm sorry, not Jennifer. Her name isn't Jennifer, but Craig Hayden's widow is her GoFundMe originally had a goal of $20,000. They've now surpassed $100,000. And Sarah Kunzler, the original the Phelps family that was affected by it. Ben and his son were both injured in the attack. Originally had a goal of $15,000. They've now surpassed $155,000. And Jeff and Murray, this guy, I think, and I don't know, Ben, maybe you can confirm, I think Jeff was one who actually ran to help the shooter, believing that his truck had crashed and was thereupon shot. And he immediately rushed out to help the shooter, not knowing that he was the shooter, and was shot in that. And Jeff is trying to make a recovery. His original goal was $130,000 of medical bills. I think the first bill, that the first 2 surgeries immediately pushed him above $24,000 in expenses. So he has not reached his goal yet of $130,000. So you can look up Jeff and Murray. Their GoFundMe link will be in the description. And then Greg Mikat or Mickett, I don't know how the Michiganders say it. Wonderful Greg was attempting to stop the attack and was shot 3 times. He is in the hospital trying to survive. They had a goal of $200,000. They're almost there. So you can see Greg Mikat's family and his recovery, and then support for Thelma Armstrong, who I believe perished in the attack. Let me double check that. She was attending the service, and she...
following the tragic loss of their mother in the recent attack of the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. That's heartbreaking.
Thelma was shot and killed. So those are the 7 GoFundMes that were already running. Besides this new victims fund, help is being sent to these wonderful people. If you have anything you can give, even if it's a little bit, please go and look at that. If you can't, share, and if you can't even do that, then just pray.
Yes, exactly. Also, lest we forget our commission as Christians to love our enemies and pray for those that spitefully use us, there is still the Give, Send, Go set up by Dave Butler for the family that was left behind, especially the child with congenital health issues by the shooter in Michigan. They unfortunately are victims of his aggression as well. So please be as generous with as many of these as you can. Learn their stories, remember them, spread this link tree and these links like wildfire, and let's do as much good as we can in the world today. We'll see you guys soon.